Welcome back, Generals, to another Let's Fix Generals 0 Hour to make the best game ever. Good. Yeah. We looked at this one last session. And here we dumped that thing. Okay, so fix our potential buffer overruns. Fix our let's see what is new here. Good. Let's take a look at this guy here. Tested a no mismatch. Backport, left click, deselect functionality. Tested no mismatch. Okay. Good. Well, then I will merge this guy. Okay. Why does this change have 10 commits? What is that? The fuck? Okay. That is merged. Okay, what about this one here? I've tested it and I'm not getting any mismatches. That is surprising. That is surprising. So this game message stuff, game message. Let me see. Seems to be like this is on UI level then. Yeah. But so the deselect drawable, that would be then the net synced action, no? But which one does it exactly? It's not this, not this, not this. It must be this here, right? Unselected. Nothing. Maybe maybe unit selection is not net synced. Yeah, yeah. Because it's not an action per se, right? If you select a unit, it's only if you send it somewhere, do something with it. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay. Okay, let me approve this guy. Backport. Backport feature. Why don't we just call this backport select all aircrafts feature from 0 hour. Backport select all aircraft feature from 0 hour. Okay. Okay. Allow command bar to be minimized. And, fix several potential buffer overruns. Yeah, let's see if there's an update. Okay, that's good. Um, this looks suspiciously wrong. So cursor textures is what? Huh? Let me go in here. Check if texture assets already loaded. This is not the correct location to write to write to this member. It is not the correct location. The double loop is not the correct location to write to this member. Good. What's the next change? Okay, and this change, I think OmniBlade was not happy with that. Potential for creep. Okay. Temporary thing though. space type core. Could add to utility macros.h. For me, it's the problem I have with this is it's not intuitive what this means, right? Also, this is incorrect. That needs to be uppercase, not lowercase. So the thing is, this is not intuitive. Like you read this and you're like, okay, what does it actually mean? What does this refer to? Which build does this refer to? It's really unintuitive. Oh, now I closed it. I think I would just close it. Yeah. No need to discuss this with people. The problem is, it's not them that they need to type it. It's me that I have to type this shit. And I run into this problem. And they don't, because they don't write this VC6 code. Yeah, but I guess have their way. Whatever. Yeah. What do we have here? I didn't have significant issues before, and I can see it implicitly handing the render reset. Okay, what is this? Any CSC does not need to be spoofed. Yes. Reclaim 0 hour and re-enable the code. I suggest create a drop down. Just create a drop down. It's a CMake multi option that can contain multiple definitions, starting with retail 1.04, 1.08. can then be extended. What? Then encode, select the correct CRC depending on the CMake option selection. Yeah, I agree with this. This is for hold on, why is this so stupidly written here? Edit labels. Generals. Relates to generals only. Let's say is generals related. It's related. Yeah, relates to generals. So it relates to Gen2. Relates to mods and modding. Relates to 0 hour. Mm-hmm. 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 That looks more reasonable here, yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, there was a change I wanted to make. Mm. Mm. Okay, so basically, I would like to get rid of. Mm, I would like to get rid of in the ASCII string the Microsoft specific VSN printf thingy. Where is it? Should be in format, right? Format VA. Here, this guy. This one. Good. So how do we do it? We would have to. Is there ever any call to the non-Microsoft specific version? Let me see. Not really, no. No. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hmm. 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 So VS6 uses VS and printf. So we need to create an adapter for this. Yeah, but then the problem is stdio, right? Uh, hmm. What about the compat header? Compat.h. Yeah, let's create a stdio adapter. Yeah. And so we take this guy and we put a include stdio, right? .h. Good. And then we do if defined MSC var and MSC var is smaller than 1300, else let me see vsn print f. vsn print f. What is the header for it? Does it say? Yeah, stdio.h. Okay, let me do this and that. So vsn printf. It's vsn print. Vsn print. No. Vsn printf. Okay, it refers to a function extern C inline. Yeah. Oof. Okay, let me make a copy of this guy. Jesus Christ. Why is this written so weirdly? Extern C. Can we copy this definition here, please? This here? I can't. I would like to copy this. Looks like we can't. Then we need to type it. Okay, so we want to have an extern C inline int. We don't need a CDecke. vsn printf char buffer size t buffer count const char format and va list arc list. Yeah, okay. Then we go to this file here and we create a vsn printf that basically will call VSN printf, that one. And we'll just do the same things here. This one and this one and that and that, yeah. And then it will have int results, return results, and then in between here we put a buffer count -1. We write a 0 there. 0. There we go. That way we always null terminate this shit. Yeah. Then obviously we need the same bullshit for VSNW printf, which takes this one and this. Yeah. Yeah. Buffer count, format, arc list. This takes, I think this. Is that a thing? I forgot. I think it is. Yeah, it is. Then we also need to search for VS printf. That's also a thing. VS printf basically takes VS this minus a buffer count. But here it comes interesting. VS printf. VS printf. Oof, how do we do that? VS printf. I think, I mean, that one doesn't really have, let me ask ChatGPT. What is the difference between, I think we asked here, SN printf, you already asked, non-standard, not guaranteed to null terminate. SN, SN. Hold on. What? VSSN. Aha. SN printf. I see. SN printf. So that one will print. I see. So we're looking at SN printf. Good. I see. So I think what we simply do is we search for VA list. Here, like this, VA list. VA list, VA start, VA end. And then this one will call VSN printf, this one. Sorry. And then this will simply have buffer count, and then we remove this here, and it will take ... right? Probably. SN printf. Format. And so we do here arc list. Format. Okay, and then here we do SN. Is it WM print? Hold on. VSNW, yeah, VSN. Okay, that's correct. VSW print F. W chart T. And format. Arc list format. Result. W format arc list blah 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 result. Okay, I think this will work, and here else we just don't do anything, we just do end if here. Yeah, can we please show can we please show the white space, show symbol. Jesus Christ. Show white space and tab. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I think this might work. Obviously, we need to include that thing as well. stdio adapter. Yeah, no, it's a good question. Where do we drop this in? I think we don't want to drop this into always.h or anything like that, right? Because it doesn't already do that, no? No, it does not. But maybe we should add it here. stdio adapter. stdio.h. The problem is okay, how about we search for all occurrences? we go to here, we search for this guy. We start with this guy. Okay. Okay, let's match case. Actually, let's search it here. Here we get better matches over all files. Let's start here at the bottom. Okay, so what we do is we remove. Hold on. The problem is SCDIO is just included into so many files like this. See? You need to supply some more info about your setup. Okay, so what do we do? Do we put it into... Shit, how do we do it? The easiest would be to put it in always.h. Yeah. But then stdio gets included into everything, which will make compile times probably a bit longer. No. It's only included in, well, it's included in headers as well. It's included in pre-RTS. Oh. Oh. Okay, how about we put adapter here, utility, yeah, and then we also put it into yeah, I guess we can just see what happens if we just put it in here. Yeah, if everything would compile, then good enough. Otherwise, not good. Okay, let me do. So vs and printf. Yeah, let's yeah, so let's replace all the calls with vs and printf. Yeah. And this one we delete. The hell happened? I have no idea what just happened. What was that? What was that? Once again, it's one of these examples where it's just super buggy, this tooling here. Oh, why did it close the file? I don't get it. I don't get it. I deleted a line and then the file just disappeared from view. It makes no sense. It absolutely makes no sense. Close all. Okay, how about that? Okay, so let's replace all. Let's just go one by one. Yeah, replace that. Let's start from the top. How about that? Hold on, we're making mistakes here. Compat. What? Ah, Jesus Christ, what is this bullshit here? What is this bullshit here? And now the file disappeared again. What the hell is that? It didn't disappear. Well, I don't know. It scrolled somehow and it's weird. It's so weird. Okay. Good. So this one is a direct replacement. Depth. Minus depth. What is that? Indented. Ah, okay. Temp buffer. Temp buffer, red wire. This looks not necessary. Oof. Teacher. Oof. Array size. Temp buffer. We should probably not intermingle here. Okay, here we will delete this guy. And here as well. And here as well. Here we remove these two now. What's happening? What the hell is that? TX debug string. Jesus. Jesus Christ, what is that? I think here we can do array size if it works. Buff. Here we remove that. And that. Array size. Buff. Okay, so we have all these guys replaced. Then let's do the same for snwf printf. Yeah. So we take this guy. We don't initialize it to 0. Oh, I just realized we touched this file, but that was not the intent. Oh boy. Yeah. buffer buffer count -1 equals that. Yeah, I need to pay more attention here. Here. What? Yo, this is wild. VSNW printf to that? Nah. That looks odd. Okay, so this one goes to array size. Boof. No. Maybe there should be a separate change to the array size stuff. Yeah. Yes, this one also needs to be changed here. Yeah. This one should not be that. -1, -1. Okay, then let's do next SN printf SN. Oof, that's a lot. Jesus. 256. Mm-hmm. 36 sets it to 0. Then sets it to 0 again. Interesting. Yeah. Okay. KV buff. Okay, something is wrong right now. There we go. Okay, I got this one here again. Oh, buff 0 is equal null here. Oops, I think I made a mistake in the other case. Okay. Okay. And then we search for SNW printf. There's one. Okay. Okay, so we have touched all the files, which is quite a bit, yeah. Okay, so we probably made a few mistakes, so we need to look closely to what we just did. This one is wrong. Let me search for this guy here. Let me search it in here. Here, this one needs to go. Okay. Good enough. These ones look okay. Here, this one also looks okay, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Here I would like to make a edit. I would like to get this back actually. We should make this a separate change. Yeah, put this here. Okay, looks good. Mini log. I think we probably should not remove the zero initialization above some of these. This is fine. All these are fine. Fine. The pre-RTS.h, pre-RTS generals stdio adapter utility. So persistent storage. Yeah. Okay, here we need to revert this guy. Here, let me search for this guy. I think I would like to actually game results red. No, I think it's fine. We can leave it. Why is this not in 0 hour? Rep HTTP. Only in generals, oddly enough. VSN printf array size. Let me revert this guy. Here, take this. I put that here. Debug. This is also wrong here. It should be N, right? Yeah, it was wrong as well. Maybe. Here I would like to remove the blank line. This one looks good. I think here it would probably be safer we leave the 0 initialization just in case one of these strings ends up in a xfer somehow. Yeah. Sorry. Same here. Okay, let's see if we missed anything. Let's search for VSN. There still is something. Ah, here, okay. And VS. Okay, looks like there's nothing left. Let's see if it builds here. I expect that in... let's get all the build targets here. Extras, tools, generals, extras, tools, extras, and tools, and debug. My expectation is that it will compile here in Visual Studio 2022, but it probably will fail in VC6 because something will not see this adapter. Yeah, likely. Um, if you run release, it will not hit anything, I think. Good, so this one has been reset, or good. Then let's see what builds and what builds not. Yeah. Is STD fill, is that actually a thing in since when does this exist? Let me see. STD fill, shouldn't that be there since eternity? STD fill, let me see. STD fill. No, it's not found. Too bad. Too bad. This looks correct to me. Yeah. No. I wonder why it's not just doing memset 0. I think it's fine. We can probably in the future replace this with STD fills. Yeah. I would like to know if any of these fixes any actual bug. Does any of these fixes fix an observable bug in the game? Does any of these changes fix an observable bug in the game? Okay, so we have a lot of fails here. Uh-oh. Okay. Let's see. What's the error? Uh-huh. Okay. SNW printf doesn't exist. Okay, well, that's not a good start. SN SN SNW S SN. Okay, is that not a thing? SN printf. SNW printf. Okay. SN. So that exists. Why is there no SNW printf function? What is that? What? SN. So SN printf exists, but not SNW. What? Oh boy. Why? Ja. So what if we call that? Oh, that works. SW printf buffer count. Huh. Huh. S. Why? I'm confused by this bullshit. Why does SW take account? That's so weird. SW printf. Okay, what else is failing? Maybe that was the only one. remove. This function returns stack memory. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. That is outrageous. Huh. I'm really a bit confused here about this bullshit, I have to say. SN. Okay, so how about we go here and we say else define SNW printf SW printf and VSNW printf W S V VSW. Jesus Christ. I don't understand why that is happening. It's really weird. Well, let's see if that helps. Error. Jesus Christ. SN printf. Define SN SNW printf. Why is this not working? Because this doesn't know about our adapter, right? Includes utility stdio adapter. Let me open my issue reports. Doesn't need an issue report now. Let me note that here. Where is it? SN printf. VSN printf. Okay, now it will find it. What about this one here? VSNW printf. Utility adapter. Okay, let's run it again. Okay, it somehow succeeded. We probably need to go through all these files. www string. No. Core tools game text. Oh, there are multiples of these. Huh. Okay, this one doesn't return temporary. Okay, that's good. Okay, so this compiles now, but now the big question is, will this compile with our dear VS6? Likely not. Let's see. CMD. No. 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 Yeah. Good. So we need to build everything. We build debug. Debug on. We build profile on, 0 hour on, tools on, extras, everything on, everything. Oh, this will build a good while. There we go. Let's try that. Okay, while this is building, we check here. Not that I know of. I'm not familiar enough with a set of known bugs. Yes, I'm a bit worried about this approach at this time because it may lead to fixes that we don't know which bugs they address. So we lose the records for the changelog. What has fixed what? Well, it's not a particularly helpful statement. Okay, so we got an error here. Undeclared identifier, ini CPP. Let's open that file. Ini CPP. stdio, okay. But it also includes always.h. Did we not put it into always.h? wwlib. No, we did not. Okay, let's put here utility stdio adapter. Okay, next one, www file. Next. Can probably copy paste this here. Oh. VA start, undeclared identifier. Oops. VA start, C++, header. Okay. Then let's put the stdio adapter is here. Okay, so we need to include this one. Just .h, I guess. Okay, next. Yeah. Mm. Good. Texture compress. Oh, texture compress does not know about this. Texture compress tools. Okay. Core utility, right? Core utility. Okay. Update all transition before the window is freed due to the dependency on the window. Does this update delete the transitions? If yes, then it would be nice if the comment explained this properly. Or let's say explicitly. Update all transitions before the window is freed due to the dependency on the window. This is update, delete the transitions or their references to the window. Also, hold on. Let me see this call. Okay, so this is called many, many times. I wonder if this needs to be called on all sorts of update. What about other windows that for example, this one here, right? What about other windows that call what about other systems that call? Do they need to call updates as well? If yes, then perhaps this update should be part of remove. Instead of the user responsibility. Yeah, I think it's pretty clear. Basically, my worry is that, so here it would fix the issue, but other places that also call the same kind of thing, transition handler remove, they don't do this, and then they have the same issue, right? And if that's the case, then the update part of things should probably be inside here. And more specifically, maybe it's just something very specific inside the update that needs to happen in the remove, right? Maybe it's not the entire update. I don't know. I didn't study this. I just putting it out there. I'm still suspicious of this change. It needs to be properly understood to make the proper fix, right? And yeah, it takes effort to understand this stuff. So I will ask questions to get more out of this. Yeah, good. Maybe he has some answers. Maybe it's maybe he needs to dig more. Yeah. Good. Next error. Oof. U and PTRT. Oof. Okay. Plug lib. Oh. Ah. Ah. Okay. Vector.h. Vector.h. What? What happened? U and PTRT. I think it needs a std int adapter, right? Include utility std int adapter .h. It's not meant to find memory leaks. It finds heap and stack corruptions. It finds invalid heap and stack reads and writes that would lead to corruptions and eventual crashing. Okay. CMake lists. CMake. Core utility. SCD int adapter, was this not SCD int adapter.h? Yeah, it is a correct file. I'm not sure why it's failing here. It looks like it should work. Ah. Aha. I think we need to do target link here, here. There we go. Private, public. Okay, the question is, do we want to finish this now, or do we end it here and continue next session? Yeah, I think I would like to bring it to an end. But I think we are close. Close to being done. Yeah. Yeah. Well. I think I will continue this next session. It's probably too much stuff left to do, right? Yeah. Good. I think I will end it here. It's too much. Yeah, it's been 2 hours. All right. I wish you a great day or night. Until next time. Goodbye.